Evening, folks. How y'all doing? Got a new toy or tool or whatever you want to call it. Instead of having that old Kawasaki four-wheeler, got me a new, I don't know what you want to call it. It's a side-by-side, but it's not a any one of them crazy fast ones. It's a Gator XUV 560E. I'll tell you what, I like this little dude. First night I got it, me and my boy went over to my buddy's house, and we rode this thing for 2.5 hours. And my son, he just loves it. He gets over there and helps me drive and everything else. And I couldn't be more happier with this little thing. I'm sure somebody say it's like an overpriced golf cart, but this thing's four-wheel drive. Got a little V-twin Briggs & Stratton. Makes about 16 horsepower. It's as simple as it can be. There's a light switch, a four-wheel drive switch, and a locker for the rear end, and it's got a little 12-volt outlet on there. You can plug your stuff in. It's got a little digital dash on it. And then the front up here, it flips forward. Got a bunch of storage space up there. Get to the headlights if you need to replace it. Fuse is all right there. Got a little drain plug in the bottom for storing stuff, whatever you need. It's got a hole in it. I mean, it ain't exactly made to be a cooler, but you could throw ice in there and drinks and whatnot. Gas tank's down here. It's real easy to fill up. Seat flips forward. Put a little oil in there. I done did an oil change on it. That's why that's in there. Battery's down there. Check the oil right there. Super easy to get to. Like I said, this thing is nice. I think so. Opinions may vary, but I like this little dude. Got a windshield for it. I haven't put it on yet. It didn't have a brake light, so I bought that and put it in there. So now we got a brake light on the rear, so when we're running around, you can be seen. Got a little tailgate back here. Works pretty good. Like I said, the first day I got it, went riding with my buddy. He's got a Honda buggy about this size, little side by side. It don't go no faster than this. I mean, it goes faster, but it ain't much faster. I think he said his tops out like 35 miles an hour. Some kind of Honda. It's I think it's a Pioneer, something like that. But excuse me. The roof is detachable. I had to take it off to wire that light. I had to fish the harness through that pipe. But I like this thing, and it's really nice. I couldn't be more happier with something like this. My son, he likes to go ride in the evenings and stuff, and it's just hot, or during the day, and he just gets baked on that thing, and the heat from the engine is coming right up on top of him. I got 9 hours on this thing already. When I got it, it had 4, so I've been pretty busy with it since I bought it on Saturday. Right before they were closing up, I bought it. But this thing is, I like it. I can't say, I can't stop saying it. Very nice little rig. Big old rock back there. My son found that thing. Looks like it's got a J on it, so he had to have it because his name's Johnny. But yeah, this little dude did just. Yeah, that was flat out downhill, and it topped out at 27. So, I mean, I don't ever go that fast. Not with my son. I might go that fast if I run this thing down the road to the store, get some gas or something, but it's a pretty good deal by the way. It goes down a ways, and then now we're going back uphill. Uphill ain't bad. Like I say, it's a pretty good little rig. I like it. After the first day of having it, like I said, we went riding. It had the 4 hours on it. And we went riding that night, and when we were done, I had 6.6 hours, so that was a pretty good little ride. And then I did an oil change on it when it hit 7, because I used it the next day. I run around here and put my little electric saw in the back, carried it with me. I stood in the bed and trimmed up some trees on that side of the property, and everywhere else it was over there, trimming up some trees. And chopped it all up, throwed it in the bed, and hauled it over and dumped it in a pile. This thing's handy. It is super handy. And I'm sure if you have a bigger property than mine that you could use something like this, but I tell you what, I like this little guy. I mean, it's not little, but I like it. I think it's neater than all get out. I got no complaints out of it. Tomorrow make a week. I am in the process of trying to get the John Deere Century insurance on this thing. I think it's going to cost me about $100 a year. That's pretty daggum cheap. And replace it for, fire, theft, vandalism, whatever that Century stuff covers, just like my Deere Zero Turn over there. That daggum dog, she just let herself in. But I think it's a pretty good deal. I asked State Farm about their insurance on it, and they're quoting me like $500 a year and all that good jazz, $1,000 deductible, which I don't think there's a deductible on the Deere one. They didn't say there was. I'm just waiting on the paperwork to sign it. So hopefully that'll be done and all that good jazz. But yeah, I like that little thing. if you've got one, something like that, just tell me about it in the comments. But if you're looking to get one or interested in it, I'll be running around with this thing. We'll be doing, I'll make some videos of it and everything else. But if you ain't needing to go crazy fast or wanting to drive on the highway, I think that right there is the ticket. And if I want to do stupid crap, I got that thing. But doing a little work, riding around with my son, you know, doing stuff like that, and I think this is a good little rig. I like it. I got a winch to put on it so I can use it for whatever if I need it. Drag something out or get this unstuck if I get it stuck. Pretty good little deal. And then I got this other doohickey right here. It's a little bit sad right now. Needs a seat or a cover for it. I don't know what happened to these tires. They went flat or something. Looks like somebody tried to fill them up with foam and got self-tapping screws in it, and the gas tank's busted, leaking at the seam. It's under there. The factory John Deere tank's pretty notorious for leaking. But the reason how I got this is because a new carburetor was put on it and it revs to the moon when they do get it started. Well, come to find out, they lost all the linkages and they didn't put nothing on it. So there's no springs or the linkage from the governor to the carb. None of that's there. So it's just all gone. So I ordered all those little parts because, isn't it ironic, John Deere doesn't stock that stuff in the dealership, so you got to order all of it. So I ordered it all from shopjohndeere.com. Got all those, waiting on those linkages. And I bought a replacement gas tank. It did not come from John Deere because they want $270 for it when you can spend $68 and get it from $810 for the same tank, minus the thick John Deere installation book. The only difference. I got 2 new tires for it right over here. Not the same tread design, but same size. Here's the box here. Some sort of, I don't know if that's the part number for it. It might be because it's the same on this end too. But anyways, the whole gas tank with all the little extra stuff for it from $810. And then here's the new tires for it. They're 22 by 950 by 12. And I figured these ought to be pretty good. Running around in the yard mowing grass. But that's another little project. And then there's a windshield for the Gator. John Deere wants $500-600 for the little windshield that goes on it, and I found that one searching online. I can't remember what the company was, but they was authorized selling through Walmart. It's made in USA windshield, so I just bought it from Walmart, and it's got a piece that's solid across here, across this bottom, and then a top part that can kick out, open and close, so you can let some airflow in. But I'll put that windshield on at some point. I might mess with it this evening since it's actually cooled off now. We've been under a heat advisory every day this week, well, for the past couple weeks, and then it looks like one tomorrow and maybe Sunday, and they're saying there's going to be a chance to cool off, but their chance for cool off is saying the temp's going to be 97 still, so not much cooling off. They're saying there might be a chance of sprinkles coming in a couple of days next week, but I doubt it. We ain't had much rain since, but everything is growing good still so far. We can still use some rain, but anyway. So next time y'all see this, it'll have that windshield on there, and might video putting it on. I'll put a link to that windshield in there. Hopefully I can get it on there. But this little gator's pretty nice. It's made with some nice stuff. The upper and lower control arms and the hub assembly here, that spindle, that's all cast iron. All cast iron. So pretty solid. It's gonna last a while, and I can't see a whole lot of stuff for anything to really go wrong. It's pretty simple. Yeah, like I said, got a little Briggs & Stratton V-twin in here, makes about 16 horsepower. The transmission's back here. It's got 2 CV axles, and of course it's got a belt. But upper and lower back here, all that stuff, cast iron. It's all cast iron. Got a little 2-inch receiver back here. Adjustable coilovers all the way around. Comes with a little wrench. You can adjust it. It came with a book, tell you everything about it and help pinpoint to what torque specification is supposed to be, and you know, where to find parts and all that good stuff and whatnot, and fluid capacities for the transmission and differential and engine oil. So between the transmission and the front differential, you're looking at 3 quarts total, and it uses High Guard tractor fluid. That's pretty simple. Simple enough. You just put High Guard, the High Guard 2 tractor hydrostatic transmission fluid in it, and you're good to go. And you're about 3 quarts. It's about a quart, or not a quart, excuse me, half quart in the front, and then 2.5 in the rear. Almost 2.5, but it's close enough. And then the engine takes 1.5 quart oil, and it has a little spin-on oil filter. It's real easy to get to. The drain plug is right there. It's got a little cutout in the bottom. The whole thing has got like skid plates under it. It's solid. It's pretty solid under there. She ain't got to worry about nothing really getting in there and tearing anything up. Like I say, it's pretty nice little rig. I think I can show you under the seat here. There's a drive shaft, skid plate kind of underneath there, and it's protected enough, but it's open enough you can work on it, and the battery's accessible, like I said, it's right there. Dipstick fill for the oils right there. Got a little storage under there. And then you got this giant glove box for storage, cup holders up there, little safety nets or mesh doors, whatever you want to call them. Air filter right here. You just lift this up and pop the little pull tabs off like that. Pull out the air filter. It's the same canister filter that goes in my zero turn, so that's really helpful. It's probably the same size as what's on my Kubota, almost, probably, on that tractor. So this ought to be a low maintenance, fun, handy, useful little gator here. I can't foresee anything really going wrong with it. It's pretty nice. So if you're looking at one, go for a test drive in it. It ain't a speed demon, but it goes enough to get you where you need to go. Like I said, I keep repeating myself. I like it. It's pretty nice. And I don't think anything's expensive on it, really. It's simple. Can't go wrong with it. I mean, you can get the 590, which is got a 2-cylinder fuel injected John Deere engine in it, and it's a 590M. It's got a lot more. I think it's a little bit more features on it than this, but this is plain Jane. That's how I like it. It's all I need. But anyway, that's something new y'all see around in the future. And if you got one, let me know your experience. If you're looking at one, ask me some questions, and I'll tell you the answer the best I can out of mine. But just in the almost week I've had it and the time that I've put on it, much as I've drove it, should I say, because it doesn't give you an actual odometer. It just has miles per hour and then how many hours you have on it. So just have to speculate, hours into miles, I guess. But so far, it's good. I like it. I'd buy it again. The other one that they had up there that was the 590, it had littler wheels and tires on it. And I was like, I'd rather not have those little ones. I'd rather have this one. It's taller. And it turns out this one had the regular engine, so it'd be simpler maintenance. No computer because it's not fuel injected, so it'll be all right. And it's a Briggs and Stratton. Those things are everywhere. Worst case scenario, you can put a motor from Harbor Freight in there and really soup it up if you wanted to. But anyway, there's a new little ride right there to run around here. And I'll tell you what, it is handy. I loaded that thing up with brush and everything already and hauled it around, stood in the back, cut trees with it. I'm completely satisfied with it. It's pretty handy. I'd buy it again. Like I said, I'm working on getting the John Deere insurance for it, and it's going to cost me $100 a year for that, which is pretty cheap compared to some of the other places I talked to. And one place wouldn't even insure me because it's such a slow speed thing. And I'm like, what the heck does that even mean? It's too slow? You can't insure it because it's too slow? Well, heaven forbid, it's a Ferrari. But anyway, old Kawasaki's still here. I'm debating on whether or not to sell it. That's for doing stupid stuff, and that's for working. And that's what I'll probably be using the most of, is that gator. But anyway, if y'all got any questions about it or got any experiences with one, let me know. Let me know. I'd like to hear from you about it. Anyway, catch y'all later. Y'all have a good one. See you next time.